about one of my favorite topics, which is holding runners at second base and sometimes picking them off. We can do that in any situation. The main thing we're trying to do with our hold play is remind the runner that when our pitcher lifts their leg, the runner can't just go. It drives us crazy when runners steal third base. Runners getting to third base is bad, holding them at second is great. And a lot of players feel very comfortable picking off and throwing to first base on a regular basis. They need to get more comfortable doing the same at second base. I may not pick the runner off, but I need to hold that runner, and I don't want them getting a good jump on a hit to increase my chances of throwing them out, and I don't want them stealing third base. Stealing third base will drive you crazy as a coach and can be deflating to your catcher and your team. You've got to do a good job of holding the runner at second base. So with our expectations managed, that our first focus is holding the runner, you need to be having your pitchers coming set, looking at the runner, and they do the classic kind of inside move play, where they lift and they swing their foot back, and that's all they're looking to do. The runner may shift off, the runner might go back, your shortstop is the one calling the play, but you need to remind that base runner that when my pitcher lifts his leg, they can't go automatically. A lot of people that want to steal third base will then be forced to guess, are they going to the plate or are they going to second base? You need to put that element of doubt. So the way we do it is the sign is called by the shortstop. Maybe the shortstop rubs his face or something like that. I get that sign before I get onto the rubber. I've received the sign from the shortstop. What we like to do is the shortstop come in behind the runner, and this is an average lead. The shortstop's going to stand approximately right around here, basically equal with the runner, the same length out. The runner cannot see me now. And when the pitcher comes set, checks the runner, when the pitcher lifts his foot, that's when I'm going to break to the base. You can come back, and we're going to try to get the runner. In that instance, the runner was safe. Didn't have a large lead, but again, I've reminded the runner that when the pitcher lifts their foot, something might be happening. Can you return to your regular position? Now nothing is on. We've done this very early in the count. Just like when we throw over at first base, we've done it very early in the count. Now I'm going to stand behind the runner. Nothing is on. The pitcher is delivering the ball. I'm a little bit out of position. So as soon as the pitcher lifts his foot, I'm going to make a little noise and try to retreat back to my position. I want this base runner condition that when that pitcher lifts his foot and I make a bit of a noise, there might be something going on. That's why I'm always going to do my hold play very early in the count. I might do it twice in a row. I might even go verbal as a coach and say, hold the runner. I don't care that I'm not getting this person out. I need to remind the runner that they can't go immediately as soon as the pitcher lifts his leg, because I don't want them stealing third base or getting a great jump. Obviously the pitcher is very important in all this. You've got 2 or 3 things you need to be working with your pitcher on. Number 1, they've received the ball back from the catcher. Before they get onto the rubber, they need to see and look at the shortstop. If you need to prompt your pitcher to pick up the shortstop, you can say, hey, pick up your shortstop. I don't mind if this person knows that we're trying to hold the runner. The runner at first base knows we're trying to hold him. I don't mind the runner at second knowing. And we need to associate this runner with the shortstop. Our plays are called by the shortstop, and all of our hold plays are done by the shortstop, even if it's a left-handed batter or the right-handed batter. If the hold play is on and the shortstop is a little bit out of a defensive position, I don't care, because we're throwing to second base, right? So I don't mind that I've dragged my shortstop in a little bit. I'm throwing the ball to second base. I don't care that the shortstop isn't back that far. And we're going to get the runner conditioned that the shortstop is the one holding me. Left-handed batter or right-handed batter. The second baseman during this time is in their regular defensive position. They're not standing on the base. You see too many teams where they've got the second baseman with a right-handed batter way tight over here, and if a batter is late or hits a ground ball to the right side, and there's a massive hole there. You're giving up so much defensively. As long as I can successfully hold this runner properly, I want to have my second baseman in a strong defensive position and my shortstop in a good defensive position. Because the shortstop, when the foot is raised, when nothing is on, as I said, pops back. We'll probably get back to about here. Not quite in the hole, but certainly not standing right on the base. So that's the first thing with my pitcher, is getting the sign from the shortstop while I'm out on the rubber. The next thing from the pitcher to teach them we'll call it the inside move, is you're not focusing on twisting on your back leg. All you're doing is you're throwing your front leg back. So I'm coming set, I look at the runner, I lift my leg, now I throw it back. A lot of players are standing here, they come up and then they're trying to twist on this leg. It's actually quite difficult. Teach your pitchers that what they're doing is they're coming set, check the runner, lift your leg and then throw it back. That throwing it back will naturally turn you on the rubber and you avoid kids, trying to do some sort of wobble. The third thing is the pitcher can think on their own. The pitcher can simply come set, look, and if the runner's got a big lead, the pitcher can turn. There's no obligation for the pitcher to throw the ball. I want my pitcher expecting to have to throw the ball. I'm coming out hot as if I'm going to throw the ball, but the rules of baseball do not require me to throw the ball to second. If I come up and I come around and the runner's going, fine, I'm going to throw the ball. If the runner goes right back immediately and has a very short lead, I can just scare them back. That's fine. The runner knows I'm holding you. That's all we want, is we want that runner know that they're being held, which means when I lift my leg, I'm not always going to home plate. I need to put that element of doubt in the runner, and I need to put that element of doubt, particularly also, in any coach that's instructing the runner.